Guys, I'm super late. My internet sucks. Let's get this started.
Starting.
Woo! Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I was gonna make it. It's just pretty. Well, anyways, welcome everybody to the Distance Nerding live stream. I'm your host, Young Phil. I am extremely late. Just to let you guys know, had some wallet issues, and I ended up driving down to Fresno kind of late. I'm doing this live from Fresno, so if my internet sucks, I really apologize. But I mean, I'm here, guys. So let me get some introductions going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce the first person here, who is kind of the person that is my right wing. She kind of keeps me sane and keeps me going when doing these live streams and everything like that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's everybody's favorite Firebird, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm tired, but it's good. I think you're even more tired than me.
Yeah, I just took a 3-hour drive down here to Fresno. So I'm here for work, for anybody who's wondering why I'm in Fresno and not in Sacramento.
He ran away.
Yeah, exactly it. I just ran away because I decided not to be around you people. Phoenix, I'm going to go ahead and let you, well, you know, I'm going to introduce my other guy here. If you're my right hand, he's my left hand. And he is pretty much the guy that does all of the beautiful visuals, and you know, he's gonna be working on all the merch and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man who can't see, Squints.
What up?
What up, Squints?
Wait, but you run away to Fresno?
Yeah. If I had to go away anywhere, I run away.
I told him
want to run away too.
I told him there's better places to go.
I mean, you know,
Denver. I have beer.
I know, right? The reason I came to Fresno is because I'm paid to do that. So, Phoenix, what I need you to do right now is I need you to introduce our guests here. Thomas, not at Double A's place right now. I actually just got to my hotel and just set up here because I was already late. So
I had to hold on for two more seconds because I was going, there's no theme music. I don't have anything because I don't know if you guys know, but Phil's controlling most of this. So I was going, it's going to be a bare bones show. And
everything comes from my mixer.
Yeah. So I was like, I held on and he pops up. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
I like this angle though. I kind of want to see if I can do this on my table if I can figure out a way to do this at the table at.
Yeah.
I like the way this looks on camera.
I do too. Actually, you can kind of see everything.
You swing arm, so.
Yeah, I really like this.
Without much ado, we're going to bring out our guests. These guys are not afraid of ghosts. The first one we have is Christopher Lopez.
Yeah!
The second one we have is Ven.
These ghosts or Ghostbusters, they're here to bust all the ghosts.
Actually, I can't really with my thing, but yeah, solidarity. I actually, this is a shameless plug too, because these guys are one of the local cosplay groups. That's also my local cosplay group. Well, it's our local cosplay group. And these two are on our admin team. We are. They're part of. Why don't you guys tell a little bit about our group?
Chris, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, do we not have audio or?
oh no, we're yeah, we are. We're part of a group. We're a cosplay group that just came together. We're called the Grid, and we basically not only Ghostbusters, but we also do all kinds of different costumes and combinations of costumes and things like that. We just really like doing it, and we do it more for more for charity and things like that. We like to just to see the smiles on people's faces, and we did a wedding recently that was probably the first wedding I've done in a long time, and it was pretty amazing.
You guys are more like general cosplay thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are more like general cosplay. What we're
He was asking if it is general cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have my usual sponsor this week because I didn't have time to go out and buy any. So Zoa is not in the mix here. I also don't have Emmett with me. I didn't grab him because I was kind of in a rush to get out of my house. So just throwing that out there so you guys know.
Poor Emmett. Emmett gets left at home.
I feel bad because Emmett is the king and I left him at the house.
He'll keep Jackie company.
It's true. It's true.
So why don't you talk a little bit about even because we do Ghostbusters, and Phil is asking, are we going to see you guys hopefully at the movie premiere that we're doing?
Did you just call James me?
No, he's commenting.
Did you say Phil is asking?
Oh, Phil is asking. Did I say Phil?
Phil's asking, yeah.
James is asking.
You just
It's hard to keep you two straight. You know?
I don't know if I'm offended by that or not.
I can't keep you two.
Shouldn't you be on the jet then?
Because I'm definitely not on the jet right now.
He's got the distance nerding sporty cars. Like he's got all of them, all 50 of them.
I wish that I drove in a company vehicle down here.
Oh.
I don't even have the Batmobile with me. I literally drove down here in a company vehicle.
Oh, so it's a little putt.
Smart car, right?
No, it's you know what, that would be smart to have a smart car for a smart home company, but no, I'm in a I'm in an econo van.
I don't know.
Oh.
They look like oversized micro machines.
Well, there's that.
And we'll detour for a second, Phil, because I think we should probably talk about what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
You sure you're talking to the right Phil?
I didn't 100% like hear that.
I said we should probably detour for a second and talk about what we did yesterday.
Oh yeah. I see. When it broke up, it was like the most opportune moment and sounded like you were saying, what the Grid does, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. Let's go. What did we do yesterday, ladies and gentlemen? If you weren't in Concord, California, which I know most of you weren't, we didn't host, but we did a panel at MouseCon.
That was so tremendously fun.
I did the panel as Mickey.
Oh,
yeah. He had the shirt and the yellow boots and everything, and greeted every single person that came through the door as Mickey.
Oh, MouseCon!
That's awesome.
Oh, boy, I hope you're having a great time. I hope you guys enjoy that Mickey, because most people don't expect Mickey to come out of a voice with the guy with a a smooth baritone sound like me.
Pretty sure you gotta pay royalties now.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Well,
Every time you use the mouse.
Tyler, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Tyler, I made it. Tyler was the last person I saw before I left. It's like, Tyler, I made it. I'm in Fresno.
How was your drive?
Long.
Yeah.
10 times longer when you lost your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find anything? No?
No.
So, a little bit more on MouseCon. We interviewed Irene Bedard. And Phil did a tremendous job, actually. And I felt like there was a lot of really meaningful answers. Hopefully, we'll have the film because we recorded all of it. He says he's happy you made it to Fresno.
Oh, yay. Thank you, sir.
And of course, made a lot of really meaningful connections. Hopefully, we'll see those on the show pretty soon. I'm keeping most of them to the chest right now.
Really excited for, I hope, goes through because he seemed like he was excited.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, there's a lot of Disney connections, which are great. Actually, the one that I won't keep close to the chest is we are hoping to have Heroes of Extinction cast on our show pretty soon.
With the guy that I'm really excited for, which means that guarantees he would be on the show because he's part of that cast, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of the voice actors for the show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully we have we're either going to stagger or have them all at the same time. It's just sort of we're talking about it right now. That'll probably be closer to I'm stuttering. They'll probably be closer to December when they're not really sure when they're going to reveal the episodes. But we are very proud and excited for them. That is C. Andrew Nelson's project. So be seeing our guy again pretty soon, Darth Vader himself.
Nice.
So back to Ghostbusters. In fact, speaking of Darth Vader, our group also does Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So sorry about the silence there for a second. I disconnected my laptop by accident because I was moving it higher up so that I had more room on this side right here, and I disconnected the mixer. So I was like, "Oh, great."
You didn't. Yeah.
Okay, I fixed it and it works. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Chris, who do you dress up as for Star Wars?
Oh, currently I do a Count Dooku. I got talked into it by our Vader Kev, and it turned out to be like the best thing I've actually done.
Dude, he looks a lot like him. You like your look is perfect, man.
Oh, thanks.
You
Except
look
2 feet
like
shorter.
pissed off Sith, like the Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Who invaded his own planet so that he could be a count.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's really funny is that once they got me into that, I actually ended up having to do a lot of research on him because all I knew was what I saw in the show and the movies, and so I actually ended up getting a book on him.
Yeah, and realizing how badass he really is, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
A lot of people don't like Count Dooku, right? Like you look at Count Dooku and you're like, oh yeah, he's just some old dude that he was a former Jedi, whatever, right? And then you go and read on his exploits and the things that he's done and kind of like his titles and whatnot. And it's like, dude, this dude's kind of badass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Could a character played by Christopher Lee be anything else?
Yeah, it's like his earned arrogance.
Yeah, it's kind of like Christopher Lee being how badass he is in real life. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Then, want to tell us a little bit about your character?
In Star Wars or in Ghostbusters? Because they're very
Star
different
Wars.
people.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. So I play, sorry. Keep forgetting I'm not in a movie yet. No, I cosplay as both a Mandalorian and a Jedi.
Nice.
Yeah. And my recent one that I've been doing is the Jedi costume because I can actually sit down in it instead of like in my Mando.
Oh, Ben, I 1000% appreciate that you said I'm not in a movie yet. Not that I'm not in movies. I'm not in a movie yet. I love the optimism.
I was in a college production using my old armor actually, but it wasn't good, honestly. So that's why I'll leave it at.
Well, the story you should tell people from now on is, I was in a production in college that inspired The Mandalorian.
Speaking of that, I was gonna say because my current kit, I painted a couple of years before The Mandalorian debuted or made his mark or whatever, and his whole color palette was like different shades of like silver and gunmetal and stuff. And as soon as I saw The Mandalorian, I was like, everyone's gonna think I copied him, not the other way around. I was like, dang. Whatever, it's still fun. Thankfully, he added a child to it, so it was fine. No capes either. No capes.
Yeah.
No capes.
Capes.
No capes.
Spider-Man doesn't wear a cape.
Oh yeah!
Sorry, I hit the wrong one. I meant to hit this one.
No capes.
No capes.
Yeah, every time somebody pulls out a cape, there's that yell.
You don't always pull out that yell. I don't hear you doing that all the time.
I do it in the shower.
Ooh. Is it still a cape if your bath towel counts as a cape? Or is that like, what's the cape hierarchy here?
It does to me.
Well, it depends on the rest of the ensemble that you're wearing with the bath towel.
Does it count as a cape if... Oh. I was going to say, does it count if you're wearing a birthday suit? Because it's a suit.
It is.
That's true too.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I say yes. but no, Kevin, he ruined me for capes. I was like, I always wanted to be this, just have the set of robes and things like that. But when I put on Dooku, I was like, yeah, no, every move I make, just ask Phoenix. It's so funny because every move I made at that wedding, my cape was flowy.
Yeah.
Your cape tends to be flowy when you are like, a god.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I did a tutorial too. So somebody's filming me outside, and I said, "Well, no, when you walk and you take away the arrogance, it looks like this." And then so it made me. I kind of fluttered my cape around, and I was like, "Yeah, no, that's not him."
Oh, you know what I noticed? We don't have a banner on right now. Let's fix that. There goes a banner.
That was my fault. Sorry about that. So Ann Oakley says, greetings nerds and capes are a safety hazard. Completely agree. James says bath towels count as a cape, especially if you're not wearing pants. I agree.
Makes you a captain.
In fact,
I'm not wearing pants right now.
You're a captain then.
If I move this camera just a little bit to the side, you see nothing but underwear.
It's gonna be a fan exclusive thing.
The show. So,
I mean, yeah. That's how some of the episodes are anyway. So, what changed?
Yeah.
What, pantsless?
Yeah.
I like this show.
You know how they have topless parties? We have no pants parties. That's
yeah. No pants parties. Yeah. Distance pants parties.
Distance pants party.
Yeah.
James is notorious for doing episodes with no pants.
Really?
Oh, nice.
That changes the face-to-face episodes.
Yes. True.
He literally is not wearing pants the entire time for every episode.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, neither are you.
Well, right now I'm not.
So
I'm in a hotel. Why not?
When you two are face-to-face, there's no pants.
We stare deeply into each other's eyes. He can tell you about it.
Thomas Wong says he doesn't want to see that. And James says
wants to see that.
I mean, there are websites where you can make money off that, so we better get going.
It's very true. It's got OnlyFans. We do have an OnlyFans at the moment, so I mean,
We do. Baby carrots. James says he hasn't worn pants in 5 days, and we only wear Proton Packs. Yes, it's true. He wants to know, have either of you seen Ghostbusters Afterlife? I don't think it's out yet.
No, it's
No,
coming out next week, I think.
some people saw it early if they went to New York Comic Con.
Oh, no,
okay.
yeah. It's a very expensive movie.
Trying not to cross the streams, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, that just changes our news episodes from now on for me.
Right?
But does it really?
Not really. I kind of knew.
No.
So, Ghostbusters, when did you guys, because you guys started Ghostbusters before me, before I joined the team. So I'm fairly recent. When did you guys start deciding to do Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters was literally like a day before you showed up.
Oh, wow.
So okay, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So it's been in the making for a while. Everybody loves Ghostbusters, and who loved Ghostbusters the most was Kev, and he actually put together a Ghostbuster, and right down to the Proton Pack. And if you know Kev, he's like a master engineer, so he decked it out and everything, does all kinds of cool stuff.
And when you say Kev, like Vader Kev?
Vader Kev, exactly.
Yes.
Not
Okay.
just Vader Kev,
Yeah.
the Vader Kev. Don't forget
The
that part.
Vader Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Glad-
when he
Guys, Kev. I mean Vader Kev, like badass costume Vader Kev.
yeah,
Mhm.
The one and only?
the one and only.
I can call on Vader without breaking a sweat, so I can call on 2 Vaders without breaking a sweat. I am pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
we
your limit's
call
3
in
now?
the one true Vader. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy is like he's got his Vader setup is amazing, and see it up close. It's just like you're like, and you're not in a movie. Why?
Yeah.
yeah, no, Vader Kev's costume is amazing. It's a really good costume.
Yeah, and then his Ghostbuster was insane. It's like super simple, just like a Ghostbuster. But he'd been walking around by himself as a Ghostbuster for like a year, and he brought it up to me and he said, "Let's do a Ghostbusters." I said, "All right, let's do it." And we never got around to it. And then so after a gig, we did I think it was another photo shoot. We went to Reno, and then we came back with an idea, and then we're like, well, let's do something else. And then so Kevin says, well, how about this Ghostbuster thing? I'm like, okay. And the minute that we started talking a little more about it, we told everybody about it, and then we got everybody into it, and then it just turned into a big thing. Like we went from just Kev to what are we at now? Like 20 something now?
Yeah.
Like almost
A
20.
lot.
Almost 20.
I like how it was. Hey, let's do this. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
And then,
assembling. We're assembling. We're assembling superheroes right now. Marvel.
Yeah.
Kevin
demands that he's Fat
Are
Thor.
you guys saying assemble when this happens? Like,
Yeah, it's
that on
another project.
news team assemble.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like it's just when somebody comes up with an idea and then just brings it up and then it moves forward like it's nobody's business. It's pretty cool to see happen because the Ghostbusters thing, the Star Wars thing we did, we came out of different groups and then we were like, in fact, that's how I met Adam. And then I'm sorry, Ben, my bad. And so
Yeah,
it was just
I go by different names. It depends on the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depends on the day. I woke up and called him sweetheart one morning, but it's just
Dave,
whoops, my bad.
no,
He's just like, talk to me, my love. Let's go.
hey, you said you wouldn't say anything either.
I don't know.
Promise not to talk
so
about
we
that.
did that. Yeah, and it turned into like it just. But Ghostbusters was amazing because between the time that Kevin said let's do it to the point where we're at now we're only 2 months in, less than.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the minute we just finished it up pretty quick, and everybody hopped on, and we helped everybody everybody's helping each other assemble things, and then we met more people, and that's where Phoenix came in, and then we collaborate with our friend Sean sometimes with the 916 Ghostbusters. Plug there, buddy. and then a couple of guys, and then it turned into now we're doing all kinds of stuff as Ghostbusters. We have a couple of Christmas gigs lined up as Ghostbusters, and then a couple where we're actually going to break out Vader, Kevin, Dooku. So I mean,
that's a good question, James. How long does it take to build a proton pack? Because I sat through and went through a lot of those pictures where you were constantly like, look.
Yeah, I mean that looks to me like that's like I look at cosplay in general and just see so much creativity and just the amount of time that it takes to put those together.
Yeah, I mean, I have a great appreciation for cosplay in general.
Yeah, it's fun.
I would say with that question, you got to preface it with how fast do you want it, or can I take my time?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
There were a lot of parties I was left out of, but yeah, how long did it take you guys to do it?
So Kevin, I don't know how long it took him to do his proton pack because he was the first one ever, but out of us. But when it came to building everybody else's, it would probably take Kevin the first wand swap, because you know how the spirit packs. We'll buy the spirit packs, and the wands are really tiny. So we found the Spengler wands, and then we replaced them. Just everybody does that now, but So Kevin, it would take him maybe 20 minutes to swap that out. Just with just taking the wands apart and putting them back together, and then just as far as weathering it, that's me. I don't know, maybe another half hour to an hour, depending on how damaged you want it. So I think within a month, this is like spreading things out and taking our time. Within a month, we probably did what Vin, like 10 proton packs.
I would say it was close to like 8 to 15 within that range. It was a lot. It was crazy.
Yeah. It was fun though, because like you learn a few things about these things, and this was literally just swapping the wands out, adding a trap to the side, and then weathering the heck out of it. And then some people wanted slime. There was our friend Mikey has major slime damage on his, and it was great looking. It was hot glue and paint, but it was just great. That one probably took a total of maybe 3 hours altogether. It was spread out within 3 or 4 days.
He's got the Slimer on his pack, right? He's the one with the Slimer?
Yeah, he's the one with the Slimer sitting on top of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Each of our packs are a little bit different.
But you would expect, there's supposed to be personalization, because you're not all going to be on the same mission over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, they all look different. There's different if somebody wants something specific on there that's just them, like a certain amount of weathering or slime, or like Phoenix's has a trap that actually opens. It's like the first one I ever did of that. We put it on the side of on top of the side of the pack, and she'll hit the button and it'll open up. And then with Vin, his pack is pretty cool, because on the side there's actually a sticker, like a bumper sticker, and it says Ghost Punchers. And his is very special. His is very special because his PKE meter is one of those new ones that actually have a taser you can punch people with.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
So it's almost like I'm going to show you guys something that you didn't see, because I did it last week, right? But like on this right here, you can push this out, and there's the proton pack chair from
nice.
From the trailer.
Yeah.
Wow,
the gunner seat. That's where Adam sits. Or that's where Van sits.
That's my seat. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It folds into the vehicle, right? So when you look at the vehicle right there, it's just sitting on the inside. And then on the side right here, there's like a little button. You push that, and the chair pops out.
Oh, that is cool.
Very slick. Very nice.
It also comes with the RC ghost trap that's in the trailer.
That's cool. We're trying to build one of those now. I am, and Kevin and I talked about it, and we're just gonna buy some of those empty box traps and just buy an RC and kind of put it together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot glue and duct tape it for the premiere.
Hot glue and duct tape with a couple of flashlights. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hot glue and duct tape. That sounds dirtier than it should be. Let's go on to the next thing here.
Wow. So there's some questions about where you get one of those proton packs. They're not that hard to make, except for there's a lot of time that goes involved. They're spirit packs. So what spirit cells slapped onto a what are they called? What are they sitting on?
It's an Alice pack. It's basically like your rucksack pack kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a frame, so it's just a frame that sits on it. It comes with straps and things, and you what we did was simple. We zip tied them together, and that way they don't fall off.
You guys are
and then just
packs. You're rocking the old stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. And then we had to.
Okay, I see.
You would be shocked how much of our Ghostbusters costume can come out of a military store.
Yeah, no, a lot of that stuff is going to come out of the store.
Yeah. Like it's a military flight suit that is actually the Ghostbusters suit. Yeah. And then a military belt that they're wearing.
What kind though? Are you guys rocking rigger belts, or what kind of belts are you rocking? Regular,
on Amazon, there are these white pistol belts. They're called pistol belts. I guess they hung their stuff on it. But what we did was Kevin got this dye. It's a RIT dye. It's pearl gray, and we dyed all of them so that they would actually look more gray than white. And then and then that's basically how we did that. And then we took you know those little dongles and keychains that hang off their belts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys are basically rocking belts then.
Yeah, we bought dog leashes and then cut those up and put little clips and D-rings on them, and we just put them on the belt. Like no one will know.
Yeah.
Well, now they do. Thanks.
Giving away all the secrets.
But to answer
go ahead.
To answer your question too, I believe the belt, it's like a World War II surplus Army and Marine belt, as far as I know. It was white, then it was turned and colored gray. So yeah.
All I did was I typed in Ghostbusters belt.
You guys might not know this about me, but I used to jump out of planes.
Oh,
now
so you
legally, illegally,
completely legally,
because it was for the Army. So
yeah.
So you must have the boots then.
I do have some boots actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, there's not a single bit of my outfit that I didn't get from the military surplus store.
I actually have jump boots from my ASUs, just because my ASUs, when you're airborne, you have to wear jump boots and polish them and everything.
Yeah.
That's Thomas Wong says same here. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but
he's talking about the uniform. He's also former airborne.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're really comfy. Nobody told me this.
You know what? Jump boots look like they wouldn't be. They are pretty comfortable. They're more comfortable than the fucking Class A shoes that they used to make us wear.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The flight suits are really comfy too. We were wearing them at the wedding, and I was like, they have pockets everywhere. You're not taking this off me.
She couldn't stop talking about the pockets. She like nothing else she could talk about there.
Like, those don't have pockets, and there's pockets everywhere.
Yeah, you guys. What are you talking about? You guys have pockets. They just don't work, and they can't hold anything.
No.
Yeah.
Logistics.
Well, no, it's not true. They can hold like 2 quarters.
Yeah.
If you got
No,
a big
but-
pocket, yeah.
That in my flight suit, I can like hide my cell phone, my keys, like a small child, like
Oh, is that
Why
where the
would you
missing
wanna-
child went?
I was gonna say, why would you want to hide a small child?
She found a
For
cute. She found a cute one and smuggled it out of the wedding. Nobody
Yeah.
noticed.
Like, why would you want to do that? Reasons, don't ask.
like
Reasons.
there's pockets in the inner of your leg, on your arm, on your chest. I was in love. I'm keeping that thing. I love that thing. I'm just gonna wear a flight suit every day.
If you're gonna continue being a Ghostbuster,
What?
So I think you're keeping that if you're continuing to be a Ghostbuster.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna wear it every day. It'll be completely inappropriate the way I wear it, because it'll just be like, not that inappropriate, not like that.
I was gonna say, sounds hot.
Grogu?
I'm gonna wear it to weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, everything.
Basically, she's gonna wear it to places that she's not supposed to wear it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everywhere except for busting ghosts, basically, is all I'm hearing.
Well,
Yeah.
busting makes you feel good. So
Yeah, busting makes you feel good. Oh boy.
Yeah, Ven's got a ventilation system.
ooh,
I do?
Nice.
The
I
butt
don't-
flap, bro.
I don't remember making that. Oh, he's got a butt flap. There you go.
Oh. Can I even talk about that on the show?
I mean,
You know what? We are very how you say NSFW sometimes. So
yeah.
How do you say certain Jessica?
How do
Well,
you
yeah,
say?
we were at the infamous wedding that we keep talking about, and I'm just like, man, it's warm in here because I think I didn't wear my pants or anything underneath it, so it was just me in the
I
jumpsuit.
remember that.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, it's warm. So I took off my pack, ripped open the flap in the back. I was like just airing it out like a bad fart or whatever. I'm just like, I need air in here.
Yeah, that's
Sweaty.
great.
like weddings,
Yeah.
pants are optional.
I mean, only if you're the groom.
Yeah.
Help me take this mask off.
That is
Oh.
good to know because I'm getting married in September. So
Oh, nice.
Congrats. I
Congratulations.
think.
thank you guys. But like
Okay,
know,
good.
I'll keep that in mind for my wedding. I will show up pantsless.
I mean, it would be part of the
That might
course.
stab
So
me because that would embarrass the crap out of her.
So
Because
what size of your jumpsuit we're gonna get you?
yeah.
How tall are you?
They're planning on helping you
I am
get dressed for your wedding.
5'11".
Oh, you're right
Like
there with
swan
me, dude.
walks on the beach.
I do like walks on the beach and reading poetry and holding hands while we talk about sweet nothings.
With James, even.
This is the super duper love hour with your boy. Stay tuned for more loving on 102 FM.
I think we've already covered some of the questions that James has had about. We've covered some. I would say I won't ask what they cost because it's pretty personal. I think between Ghostbuster to Ghostbuster, what goes into it, how much we put into it, what it costs. I think it's
I'd assume they're expensive.
yeah.
I mean, most good cosplays tend to be expensive unless you are Kevin Hogan.
Mhm.
I'd say on average, just the whole outfit, you're probably looking at. I guess if you're doing it the way we're doing it, we're looking at maybe 300, maybe 400.
I would say it's like a cool like 5 to get some nice stuff though.
Yeah, that's not as bad as as what I was assuming in my head. That's actually not that
I
bad.
was thinking
No.
more than that. So
No, the pack is not as expensive. Like the pack setup is not as expensive as we thought it was going to be, which was really awesome. Which allowed us to work on so many at once.
Mhm.
The pack itself, if you go to Spirit, if you go to the store or online, you're probably getting it for what, $70, $60,
Hey, you
depending
can
on
spend
like that.
on the new Egon pack.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that right now.
It's like 400 for the Egon pack right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 3 of my costumes.
Well, I was gonna say too, the biggest thing from when we do our stuff, it's the fact that it's all the experience, the know-how, and the time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes it less time consuming and everything.
Well, I mean, we have Kev, who's incredibly experienced with doing soldering. So a lot of our stuff turns on and lights up. Oh, why am I echoing?
I don't know.
I was
Okay.
echoing for.
I don't know anything.
Is it the ghost in your house?
It is a ghost. The ghost is yeah.
Well, bust it yourself. I'm off the clock.
Slimer.
Well, bust it yourself.
Get over here and come like go into the ghost.
Whoa,
This is gonna go bad pretty quick.
down bad.
Like I said, who are you gonna call? Somebody else.
Something else.
That's
Yeah.
for reference.
Yeah, you gotta watch what crowd you're with when you say that, because we were at Sac Anime, and it got old pretty quick, and we got some really bad looks because we heard it was one of our guys that just kept saying it over and over and over again. We're like, dude, you really sound like an asshole right now.
What you saying? Who are you gonna call? Somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like everybody be like, who are you gonna call? And he'll just look around and he'll look so annoyed and be like somebody else. I'm like, come on, dude, really?
Well, it's like dressing up as a man now. It's like, how many times can you handle being called Stormtrooper or people asking, "Where's Baby Yoda?" It's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Or calling you Boba Fett.
I mean, kind of a compliment.
Dude, are you Boba Fett? No, the best part is
Yeah.
when they don't know how to say Boba Fett and they say, "Are you Boba Fett?"
Bob Fat.
Or Bubba, yeah. Or yeah,
You Boba Fett.
yeah, Boba Fett.
I think my response would be like, "Yes, I am the Fett. Do you want to die?"
No, I'm his cousin.
That's your next cosplay. You should do a Mandalorian.
Oh, I've been wanting to do a Mandalorian for a long time.
There's some people that could hook you up.
Yeah, we oh yeah, in our group we have so many resources actually, which is pretty cool. And they're so easy to find because you just go to Phoenix and she'll be like, yeah, we got a guy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
We have
I
people
think
that make
I'm.
armor and stuff.
Yeah. In fact, we've got a genius that does that stuff. So, in fact, we've got like not even former. They're like 501st and MMCC and none of us are particularly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Kev, who's like every electronic thing. If you want something to light up, you go to Kev.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? There is a Bane cosplay that I've had planned for a while that I just needed somebody to make the Venom tubing for me. The idea that I have, I know how I want to do it, right? The idea that I have, I got to put my hands on the mic so you can, I can masticate and you can see what I'm actually trying to say. But
you're gonna do what? I'm kidding.
So masticating is where your hands speak for you. Like Italians tend to do that a lot.
Gotcha.
But no, so I have this Bane cosplay that I've been planning for a while. It's kind of like an original concept of Bane, but what I wanted to do, it has to do a lot with timing. So hopefully he knows MIDI and he knows how to do any background timing and everything. But the idea is I want to get like a liquid cooling gel tube and do a button that I hit on the gauntlet on my arm, and it does a timing mechanism with the lighting, where there's like a green LED light that goes up behind the liquid cooling gel. And the reason I want to do the liquid cooling gel is because it'll disperse the light really well, right? So the idea being that when I hit the button, the light will start slowly going up my arm until it hits the back of my mask, and then have like again, put a small speaker in there, get a quick sound of just like almost like steam, right? So it seems like the venom is dispersing from the gauntlet into the mask. Right?
Okay.
And the idea that I can actually do the venom, right? So, and just like kind of do that.
Yeah, Kev, if you're watching, you hear that?
Yeah, I know.
Kev could do it. I know Kev could do it. No problem.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not hard. I'm not good at soldering, so it's gonna look super shoddy if I do it. That's why I want somebody who knows what they're doing to do it. I will pay you money to do that, Kev.
Yeah, I sometimes I'll assist him in the things in some of the stuff we make, but I'm like, if he can even come up with a light version of that, I'm sure he could totally do it.
And the other thing is because I mean I know it's capable, like there's capabilities to do that because it's essentially how NeoPixel works.
Mhm.
Oh well, no, if it's NeoPixel, Kev's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost the same exact concept as NeoPixel. So it's like,
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's wow. Because yeah, he I don't know if you saw my thing on another show. It's Kevin pretty much did my Dooku saber from nothing. It's NeoPixel. What happens? We got a Black Series. He gutted it. He dremeled out the inside because there's stuff in there that's not supposed to be in there, and so like he dremeled out the inside, and he cut a chassis in half and made it so it could fit a curved saber. And he did a bunch of stuff just to do that one saber. That's how bad he wanted me to be Dooku.
Yeah.
I think this might be another beautiful relationship here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you'll love him. I mean, Kevin, I know he's Vader. He's Dark Lord, the meanest jerk in the universe. But he's also like the sweetest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
No, see, the misconception is that Vader's a sweetheart.
oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, Kev, just sit with him and just sit with him and talk to him and hang out with him. He will be your friend for 2 Heinekens.
That's it. Heineken's. I can give him a whole 6-pack. Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Even better.
Don't make him fall in love.
He's never gonna leave your house. He's gonna move in with you and Jackie.
Jackie might not be okay with that, but if I have a full-time dude doing tech for my cosplay,
Yeah.
I don't see a problem there.
I don't think there's any next level Ghostbuster cosplay per se. We're working on having a Azul and a the gate key, the master and the gate key. Yeah. We're like working on that. Dana.
We have one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one now. So at the wedding we had a Boba Fett. He and his wife Liz was there, and she was a Jedi. Yeah, Boba Fett. That's Ryan. He's out in Nevada. Yeah, that guy. But I'm saying, he's working on a Ghostbuster, and his wife. We gave her the Zool outfit on the just as long as she promised to wear it, and she did.
Mhm.
So yeah, and so we got them coming out pretty soon. To do some gigs with us.
I'm trying to convince my wife to do a cosplay wedding. So far, very, very uneventful. Not happening.
Not till now.
Not her thing. She's not really into that kind of stuff.
I mean, I told you even last night that I could get stormtroopers and Jedi in your wedding. So, like, she didn't seem too happy.
Yeah, not her thing. Not her.
No.
She tolerates it because I'm into it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So how do we all meet? Chris, I met you actually through Kyber Cave, which is our sister, basically our sister show.
Yeah, she interviewed me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. No. Our very first meeting though. That's a story there.
Yeah.
So Kev, again, invited our gang to a tiki bar out in Sac, and then and I guess the Kyber Cave guys were there too, and then so this
was that our thing? Like
Yeah.
that was yeah.
So
That was
yeah,
our
we
thing.
were there too. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we were there, and I was waiting in line, with everybody, and this lady comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, are you with us?" I'm like, "No, I'm over here." And then, yeah, and then I guess she was in there, but I never saw her again, and I was like, okay. And then that was our first encounter, and then when she interviewed me for Saber Rattle, I was like, oh wait, you were there too? And then she was like, yeah, I think I asked you. I was like, okay then, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Adam and I were there. We were there with most of our gang, and it was pretty funny. And it was just like, yeah, we actually it wasn't that bad. But
let's just say this accurately. We were there.
Yeah.
we were there. We were there. We were definitely there.
There.
It's actually our event that we invited Fabricate to, so it's like that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So yeah. See, we were at a distance nerding event, Adam. That's there you go. Yeah. So they met us. They know who we are. And then,
they know us from us knowing them, from them knowing us, and everything else.
Yeah, and then Adam I met in my earlier days of cosplaying. I was, in fact, when Adam met me, I was the Emperor. I had just gotten recruited to play the Emperor, to cosplay the Emperor, and I did
something
dark side. And I did that for a while, and it was fun. It was fun. The only trouble I had was that because I was one of the folks that were kind of on the front line, and I had to talk to children and stuff. I got told by a mom that I shouldn't be out because I'm scaring people. I'm scaring kids, and so I said okay. And so I changed. This was at the this was at the Kyber Cave where we opened them up at the mall. Remember that?
I remember that one.
We were there, and it was really funny. So I went and I changed. I cleaned everything off, and I changed into a spare Jedi outfit we had, and I was just like, okay, I think I've about had it doing the Emperor. And then because like not all.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it was funny because that wasn't the first time that I'd been told by a parent that not to come up to their kid, and I'm like the nicest guy in the world next to Kev, but I'm like the nicest guy in the world. What the heck?
It's because the characters is scary, but I mean, like, it's funny because I worked on another show previous to this, and on that show I have my main character meeting the Emperor, right? And my main character, his name was he was a blatant ripoff of Ron Burgundy. His name was Phil Burgundy, and basically what he did was he would go into like different pop culture situations and meet like characters from these pop culture situations and just be a jerk and just basically he didn't know who they were. So I have him meeting the Emperor, right? And he like the Emperor's like he says something to him and he goes, "Dear God." He goes, "What? Your face is haunting." And he's like, "Your insolence will forfeit your life." I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go vomit. And then he kills him, like he hits him with force lightning, and we get a remind me, Phoenix, at the end of the show when we do the post wrap, I will show them that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So we'll turn to that.
And one of the questions they're asking is, what got you interested in doing cosplay?
Me?
Yeah, Adam first. Or Ben first.
No. Please. You keep interrupting me, so go ahead.
You're older. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm actually older than him. That's funny. But I look younger.
Are you? I'm like the baby of this group, I think, except for one.
Yeah, because I'm definitely older than you.
Yeah. Well, we have like one person that's younger than me. He's in his 20s.
But then I was like, oh, that's right, Ezra.
Yeah, no, Ezra's not in our cosplay. I'm trying to get him too.
Joey,
yeah. He's 2 years younger than me, I think. Yeah. So okay, Chris, what got you interested in cosplay?
Well, it was, I guess, when I was in high school, it was funny because I was talking to a guy who wanted to walk around in costumes, and I said okay. And this was before cosplay was actually a thing. And so, we talked about it. So I had a Superboy shirt, and I was walking around in a Superboy shirt, and then and as you know, when it doesn't take off like that, or it wasn't like something we pitched or anything to anybody. It was just something we wanted to do. So I dressed up. I had a Superboy shirt on. He was Robin, and then it just kind of fell away after a while. And then after college, he hit me up and he said, "Hey, the thing we were trying to do, it's taken off." And I said, "Yeah, I know, it's cosplay." And so somebody else's money, but so he was like, "Well, we do this, doing this thing for charity, and it'd be nice if you." if you did something with us, and we're doing Star Wars. You like Star Wars? I said, I do like Star Wars. He goes, cool. You want to be the Emperor? I'm like, sure. And then so I went and I did it. And then really for me, it's like before it turned into just like a thing I wanted to do for fun and stuff like that. The first thing that got to me was that, okay, well then there are superheroes that go to hospitals to see little kids and things like that, and it turned into charity. And I said, I really like doing charity work, and I guess I can do that while dressing up. And so, I just got with a bunch of people that did it, and that's like, again, that's how I met Ven, and then it's been and leading into his part of it.
It's pretty cool. I actually like that story a lot.
Yeah.
Ben, how about you?
For me, more or less the same. Yeah, this guy was like, I saw this guy dress up as a custom Boba Fett guy. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Boba Fett.
And then a whole year rolls around. I was like, hey, what if I use your old armor and you can make a new one? He goes, I got a better idea. We'll both make new armor. I was like, all right, cool. And that was the descent of both my bank account and a lot of my madness. So I just fell, got more into it, and
the only
Ghostbuster.
The only reason I haven't hardcore gotten into cosplay is because I'm afraid of what it's going to do to my wallet.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you tell yourself I have no money, and then you don't tell yourself, but I can afford it, you'll be fine.
In fact, there's a giant joke that whenever Chris starts talking about cosplaying something different, we all groan and say, "This is going to hurt."
Oh yeah, no, that's happened. Yeah. Our buddy Jeff, he goes, what's it gonna cost? The minute I say, hey, I got this idea, and he goes, what's it gonna cost?
Yeah. I think you've already gotten me to sign up for 4 new cosplays within the next year. I mean, we're building the Marvel, we're building the Pirates. I can't remember what the other 2 were.
We did. Okay. Here's another thing that we got talked into, and it partially is my fault because I love the idea. So both Phoenix and I, among others. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble because how many people I'm roping into this one. I haven't told. I don't know if I told Ben yet. But I think no. I know Joey said no because he said he doesn't know anything about it. It's Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
We have a friend. we have a friend who's a fellow Ghostbuster. He's a captain of a starship with SFI. It's like an official Star Trek. It's like the 501st for Star Trek, and he has his own ship and everything, and he's official. And he and his buddy Sean and their buddy Aaron, they're like, hey, you guys should join up with us. I'm like, I kind of wanted to do Star Trek. Okay. So I got in on it, and then I started telling people about it, and a week later, Phoenix is roped in.
Yeah. Now I'm a red shirt. Thank you very much.
Oh, so that means she's gonna die. Either that, she's well. Okay. Question is, and Phoenix, you probably answer this better than they would, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to being a red shirt, are you engineering or security forces?
Engineering.
Okay, then you're less likely to die.
Yeah. Only if the ship starts blowing up.
Right. If you get attacked by Klingons, then you're fucked. But I mean,
the funny thing is the red shirts are different now.
Yeah. No, I know, but that's why I was asking, because like in the original series, the red shirts were either security forces or they were engineering.
Engineering.
And, and the whole thing was security forces always died. That's why they always say red shirts always dies, because security forces were always getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go dig a hole over there, and I'll explain it later.
So that's why I asked now when people were like, "Oh, I'm a red shirt, engineering or security forces."
Yeah.
Engineering, okay, you might survive.
Yeah.
I guess our uniform now is called Command Red as opposed to Command Gold, and that was confusing for me when I saw Next Generation, and I was like, wait, they're red.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so we're that red. So we're like so I'm like, okay, so we're Command Red. So she's doing like, I guess she's the communications person, and I end up being the helmsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we got a bunch of people in it.
We actually do real jobs for the group too, based off what we do. Our character does on the ship, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're an actual engineer.
I wish.
No,
I wish.
Then you really are gonna die because I'm pretty sure Peter's not a good engineer.
She's our PR person.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
So, and then we have we're getting ready to do a 1940s cosplay, which is
See, now that Jackie might actually be into.
Yeah. Well, it's
like
it's the superheroes in the 1940s, so like the older group, like Howard and Peggy, and of course I think Joey's got Captain America. And then who else we're doing? We're doing we've got like the whole crew basically.
Yeah. I was going to. I haven't pitched it to Vin yet. I was like, hey, Vin, you want to do Wolverine from the 40s?
I believe I said go fuck yourself.
He's pretty much Wolverine in the 2000s, just more pissed off, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, hold on, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Is he wearing pants?
Be 1940s Wolverine. How'd you be 1940s Wolverine? You just be angry.
Yeah,
well,
pretty much.
You know, I've always thought of doing Cyclops because I've only got one good eye. So, you know.
There you go.
I love that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the fact that you guys already chose a Captain America, and yet I already got the shield.
Nice.
So
I got these for you though.
That just means whoever's playing Captain America gets to borrow your shield.
No, they don't.
No, Joey's got his own shield.
He could buy his own. He could buy his own Bucky too.
You're not the only one that's going to have a shield, by the way, because
somebody gonna be Captain Carter?
Yeah, I'm Captain Carter.
Nice.
Oh, so if you want to do Cyclops, I got these for you.
Nice.
Yeah, they started mass producing these on Amazon for like $12.
Oh, sweet. I'll have to grab some for next Halloween or something.
Yeah.
We've been debating that too, because whether or not I was going to be Captain Carter or Agent Carter.
Yeah.
Because it's either 1940s clothes or military clothes, or that what if outfit. Chris is like, yeah, both.
Yeah, it's gonna. How expensive is it going to be?
How much is it going to set you back?
Yeah.
My other cosplay came about with the announcement that I can't remember. I think AA put it on Nerdington Post. What about the Thundercats?
Thundercats! Ho!
I always wanted to be Panthro.
Yes, I called you a hoe.
So you're into cosplay, huh, Squints?
He's getting.
I've thought about doing it. I've just never had the chance or had other people around that would want to.
Never too late. I got into it because of college. I'd done cosplay before, but I got seriously into it during college. I dated this guy that 24/7 dressed like Doctor Who. And there was a Doctor Who bar in Portland,
It
Oregon.
wasn't a cosplay; it was a way of life.
It was definitely a way of life.
Bar you're talking about too.
Yeah, the TARDIS room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, and they like when you go in there, it doesn't really look like it because it looks smaller on the outside. It looks like a little tiny box, but it's built to go down and it just expands. And they serve like all British food. They premiere the Doctor Who episode every week whenever it's on. Everything is Doctor Who themed in there. You can actually literally walk into a TARDIS. It is a lot of fun. So I got big into cosplay.
Is it a real working phone booth though?
I wish.
It's like, millennials, we don't know what this is.
I might go back in time and undo some things. Yeah, no, it's a ton of fun in there. Yeah, it's sort of it's in a little tiny neighborhood in the middle of Portland, Oregon. I love that place. I dressed as the TARDIS. I dressed as Rose, Donna. I expanded from there. After that, I got into Carmen Sandiego because he dressed as Waldo. We weren't doing it for any particular reason. We just ran around Portland, Oregon, and hid behind things.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So I mean that's all.
What's like really cute about that is like we ran around Portland and hid behind things because where in the world is Carmen Sandiego and is that Waldo?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you can just go, I found Waldo.
We got a lot of that. They more figured out who he was than I was, but there was a couple. They're like, Carmen.
It was just like, who's this chick in the red in the red coat? Is she gonna flash me? What's happening here?
I had it all. I had the red coat. I had the black outfit because she's got a couple different versions. She's wearing yellow underneath her red coat. Sometimes she's wearing black. Yeah. But yeah, I started cosplaying seriously from there and never really stopped. They're asking, James is asking, what charities do we support with our events? We don't have a serious one yet, but I'd love to see us lock something down because we just got named even.
Yeah. We have
we have a really cool charity that we usually work with. We can give you we can put the word out.
Yeah, definitely.
On a star.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, the kids are adorable.
We have one of the things we're doing soon is a toy drive. It's headed by the I believe the CHP. Our friend Sean, who's been doing charity gigs as a Ghostbuster for years, invited us out. So we're going to do a lot of stuff with him, and he's got all the connections with different charities, and that's kind of, like I said, for me that's and with a lot of us that's what it's all about, really.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's making people laugh and making their day. I know I always love seeing other cosplayers.
If somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
But which though?
I don't need to answer. I am a god.
Right?
Are you a god?
Are there other Ghostbuster crews? Do you meet up? How do you connect? There are other Ghostbuster crews. In fact,
all over the place.
Yeah. In fact, we're going to have another Ghostbuster crew on next week, which is the Sacramento Ghostbusters. They're friends of ours. We know them a little bit.
I don't know if I know. I know the 916 Ghostbusters. That's Sean's outfit. So the Sac Ghostbusters. I think I've met a few of them, but that's about it. Briefly.
Yeah. I mean, there's Ghostbuster crews all over. In fact, we've talked about just doing sort of a great big get together, but it's really hard during pandemic.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We meet up and connect. We actually have a whole Discord that we're constantly on. Facebook messages. I don't know what he means by Fresno.
Because the Fresno Ghostbuster crew, are you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to connect with them.
Yeah. I saw James Navarro earlier. There was a question. It just said Pinoy.
I was wondering about that. I was like, "What are you asking? If somebody's Filipino, bro? Is that what do you? What is the context of Pinoy, man? What do you?
You're gonna have to clarify that, James.
Yeah, James, I'm gonna need you to elaborate and tell me what you mean by Pinoy.
I'm sorry, calling you out, man.
It's all the way there, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I mean, I'm just letting you guys know I'm Filipino. That's what it is.
Oh, him or you, or both?
Him.
Oh, him.
I'll have to know if you guys are, yeah.
Yeah, James is Filipino. I'm very much Nicaraguan.
Okay, I think at least 1.5 of us are.
1.5.
Look at that.
I think if you put both of our halves together, I think we make one decent Filipino person.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm half Japanese, so.
Okay.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I would. That sounds like something I would kind of BS about, but.
Fire!
He's like, yeah,
and
I'm Japanese, half Filipino. It's like, oh, Japanese occupation. I get it.
I mean,
Oh, is that what happened, Dad?
I was like, I get it. Okay, I understand.
I mean, isn't everyone's parents an occupation?
I mean, we're really gonna get into it. My entire backstory is, Spanish occupation. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which occupation though? Which one are you?
I'm Nicaraguan.
Was the occupation?
I'm full-blooded Nicaraguan. So, it was the extermination of the Mayan people, which is
I'm sorry.
Don't.
Well,
I
no,
love that.
Proud history of indigenous warriors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when he said occupation, I thought he was asking if somebody was a dentist or something. I don't know.
I thought job too, but I didn't want to say anything, so glad I didn't bring it up.
The question I'm getting at: can you fry lumpia with a proton pack? You might overcook it a little bit.
Can you fry lumpia with the proton pack?
That's quitter talk. The answer is yes.
or if it's with my proton packs, no.
Like shrimp or chicken, all of them.
All of them.
Well, how would you do that? Would
All
you
of
like
the
point
lumpia.
it? Would you point it at the lumpia and yeah?
You know what?
You kind of just graze it over.
Like, while I'm at it, we're gonna cook some pancit too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you need water for that.
Oh, I am hungry now.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble. I kind of want some now.
Well, I mean, like, James is Filipino, so he's our cousin. So when's he gonna bring the lechon to the party? When's he gonna bring the lumpia to the party?
It's his turn. He's a new guy.
Yeah, he's a new cousin.
Yeah. That's how we kind of separate like the people we're talking about, because we have all the same names and stuff. So we have two Jeffs. We have one that's our one of our armor makers. We go to him for we go to him for helmets and stuff, and then so we also have a buddy that's Jeff. He's Filipino. So we go we talking about Mando Jeff or cousin Jeff. And
James,
a lot of the time we're talking about.
You're bringing the food now.
Yeah.
He said, "Bring the proton pack." Yeah, let's do it. I gotta fix Adams though, or Ben's.
In fact, mine got broken too. Like, I think there was a whole lot of. Yeah, it was a really hard bus.
I'll bring him by the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like seriously, and we have a ton of extra bits and pieces. So like, if you wanted to get started, I mean, just come by the house. We'll straighten you out.
Yeah, but you gotta come. What is it? We'll tell you to come in at 12, but we're really gonna see you at like 3 or something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
That's CP time is what he's talking about. Is Pinoy time?
Yeah.
It's CP time, Central Filipino.
Central Filipino? No, colored people says because it's pretty much we all do it. So
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
it's not. Yeah, it's funny because it's like Filipinos do it. Yeah, well, so do Latinos and so do blacks. I mean, so we all pretty much do. That's why it's called colored people time at this point.
It's funny because it's true.
Because we all do it. It's actually coined by Roy Jones. No, not Roy Jones. God, what's his name? From the Daily Show. Roy Wood. Roy Wood Jr.
In fact,
where'd one go?
my ex used to talk about Tico time. He used to spend a lot of time in South America talking about Tico time.
It's basically this. If you want someone to be there at noon, tell them to be there at 10.
Yeah.
You know that's what I do. Oh gosh, they're gonna hear about all this. That's what I do sometimes with our outfit, just because I'm traumatized by my family. So like, if we have a gig at noon, I'll be like, yeah, no, we have a gig at 10, so be there at 9, will you?
I do that too.
Yeah, and no, now they know. So
we have to be there at 7:45.
yeah, or I'll tell Kev the gig's at like noon, and we have to be there at 11:30. So I tell Kevin to be here at like 7:45, and he'll be like, hey, I'm running a little late. I'm just packing up my car really quick, and it's like 9. I'm like, oh, it's no worries. Yeah, we'll get there.
So did we completely lose Ben here?
Oh, did we?
That's what I was asking about earlier.
His internet's been going in and out.
How is
Ben,
my
come
internet
back.
better? What is this?
Your internet's fine.
Yeah.
I'm using hotel internet. How is this happening?
I love how your internet has held up more than your home internet.
Right.
Actually, in the last couple of weeks, my home internet has been fine. It's kind of weird because I have fiber at my house, and it's like, why?
Mhm. You have fiber? I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I just got to Philippe's house right now for last week's show. Is he time traveling?
He's late for last week's show? Is that what he's saying?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
saying that he just got to my house for last week's show right now.
Yeah.
Funny because, I mean, I'm not there, so.
I didn't think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Favorite Ghostbuster or movie or character? What are you looking forward to in the new movie, and thoughts on the reboot from a couple of years ago? I'll let you start answering this one, Chris. In fact, I'm gonna take it off your face.
Let's see. So wait, first question again was favorite movie?
Favorite Ghostbuster.
Oh, favorite Ghostbuster. That one's easy. There's just no way around it. Here's something my wife got me a while back because she knew who it was.
Is it Peter?
Yeah, it is Peter.
Oh, it is Peter?
Yeah, it is Peter. Yes.
Nice.
My favorite is Peter. It's just I love them all. Big Bill Murray fan because have you seen Stripes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that and Scrooged and Ghostbusters, and what about Bob? That made because I mean he's like the same guy in every movie. So I mean it's just he's like like that's probably where Ben Stiller gets it. But no, it's definitely Peter because of how his Bill Murray isms, and his like just his lines are amazing. His personality is hilarious, and some of my buddies will be like, well, yeah, I can see I can see where you get some of your humor and your serious mess ups and stuff. I'm like, oh, so yeah, you'll have to. You've seen Phoenix has seen me. Bill Murray my way out of things.
Wait! You have to finish that. You have to finish. Phoenix has seen me. Yeah, you have to finish that one.
No, she's seen me kind of Bill Murray my way out of that, like out of some of the stuff that we had to get into for that wedding.
Yeah,
Phoenix has seen me naked.
No.
Actually,
She said you have to finish that.
Yeah, no, she's seen me. She's seen me like some of that stuff is just like.
I was like, he's gonna get me in trouble with his wife.
Uh-oh. But so definitely Peter.
Chris, if you're listening, that was a joke.
No, I got it. No, she's probably watching it downstairs. But
Yeah.
But movie, it's kind of hard because difficult because it was I think I like the first two equally. I think I like them, and I really like the 2016 the girls one. That one was actually, to me, it was funny. I mean, I don't get all the hate for it, but it's just I do like the first two equally. So that one's a hard one for me, because it's just like it could have been one movie that.
I know.
Yeah.
And I said this famously, like I said, I think I said this in our Battle of the 80s because we were comparing the 2016 one.
Mhm.
I don't have any like serious hate for it. My issue with that movie was more around that it felt like the comedy was forced rather than it being natural like it was in the original one. Because the original one was meant to be a horror movie that had comedy actors in it, and it made it a comedy, right? Because just the way that they act, especially the way that they ad-lib and things like that. Whereas the 2016 movie, everything just felt like the comedy was forced, and that's kind of where like a lot of people didn't like. Some people didn't. The secret behind a lot of that is just you have a lot of people who are anti-feminist and they're just chauvinist assholes. But I mean, they just didn't like the whole thing. My dislike for the movie wasn't a like, oh, I hated this movie. It was like it was good. It had its moments. It just wasn't. It wasn't Ghostbusters to me.
Yeah, I get that, and it did have its moments. There were some bits that I felt were forced and were unnecessary. Like, hey, the one that sticks out the most to me that was kind of annoying even was, you remember the dean from the dean in the cheaper school.
Yeah.
He was just like the guy. He did too much with the middle finger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like that wasted like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, my issue was more that a lot of the comedy just felt forced, and it was just kind of like, like I would have preferred it to be like natural comedy and like, just like if they would have added, because a lot of those comedians, like, the comedians that were in there were really good comedians. It's like, Mad Lib, because everything just felt like it was too scripted comedy, and there just wasn't. A lot of the jokes were just like, we need to put a comedy bit in here, so let's put a comedy bit in here. Versus how in the original it was a lot of just, oh, you know what would be funny? Let's do this.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, it did have that feel, definitely. But I think the reason I liked it, as opposed to a reason I didn't like it, is because I guess just because it was a Ghostbuster theme, just the theme of it was Ghostbusters. But I didn't quite like the use of certain ghosts that they used. The dragon couldn't have been a ghost of a dead person, But I did like some of the characters. I feel like anybody could have done the Chris Hemsworth character. I feel like the one that stuck out most to me was Holtzman, and I was like, Holtzman was the funny one for me.
See, what I liked about Hemsworth was he was funny in that, but it's more so that opened him up to doing like more characters in other movies that are more comedic, because that movie is what helped a lot of people realize that he has good acting chops. So like we wouldn't have got Ragnarok without that movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't mean I didn't like his performance. I was like, but it could have been anybody. But
right.
Yeah, just
saying,
like
it just showed that Hemsworth is actually a pretty funny dude. So
yeah,
I did like that they did that.
Yeah, get help.
Yeah, get help.
Yeah, and then it's so yeah. I guess my thoughts on that was some of the gadgets were a little cheesy, campy, kind of like some of the new toys that they had. I liked
in fact, we decided not to go with the girl's costume for me because it was so cheap and weird, and it's hard to edit after when you have it. Yeah.
The different one was Claire, one of our she's a photographer also, but she ended up coming out into the forefront for the wedding. She has the Ghostbuster uniform. She has the jumpsuit with it was a lot better quality than the ones that we found on Amazon, and everything was just right. And then so I said okay, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, that was that's kind of an expensive one. So instead of doing that, we were like, no, let's just get what we can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I guess favorite scene in any of the Ghostbusters movies. That one's hard
the one
too.
We quote all the time.
Which one?
The yes he is.
Oh yeah, oh yes, this man has no.
Yeah.
but that was funny. Yeah, but no, there's the other one where it's Janos from the second one. His character actually was really funny to me because of his.
I actually did like Janos a lot.
Why am I drippings with goo? Yeah, that one was our favorite quote is sucking the guts, guys, with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And it basically it turned them from the first movie. They're they're exterminators, roto-rooter kind of guys. And they're the guys that crawl under your house and get your vermin out. And then in the second one, it's kind of like that, but then the music cues whenever they show up, it's kind of like a superhero kind of thing. But at the same time, you're like, I'm still just a plumber.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought it was funny that they were doing like kids parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that was the racket.
I think one of the things that I'm excited about is seeing the different ghosts and stuff that are in the new movie. I know Phoenix, one of the people that I sent you for an upcoming show, Distortions Unlimited, did Slimer.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be interested in seeing the
work
that they did with him.
Yeah, did you guys see the last trailer?
I haven't yet. The most recent one.
Yeah, I saw it today. It was amazing. Just watch it.
Okay.
It's the thing, and then it's so awesome that it's so simple, but it's so awesome that people are now fighting each other online about not talking about the trailer. I'm like, but the trailer's out, yo.
Yeah.
That's how good it is right now.
All of the reviews out of New York Comic Con, because everybody who's at New York Comic Con got to see it.
Yeah.
All reviews at New York Comic Con say it's the best love letter to Ghostbusters, and that it just falls in line with the original movie. So it's like,
nice.
It's amazing.
We're excited to watch it.
Yeah, no, that sounds amazing, and I can't wait to see because the one thing that I read ages ago was that Dan Aykroyd or somebody said that Harold Ramis will be represented, beautifully.
Good.
Yeah.
And Egon.
I think it's great that the main character, as far as we can tell, is or at least the characters are like Egon's grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to know if did he have kids with what was her name?
Janine. Well, I'm only assuming so because she shows up at the barn and says something. Remember in the trailer?
Right, but it's kind of like, were they just lifelong friends, or did she? Because she had the hots for him, so I was like, did she did she actually end up hooking up with him?
It could have, but the thing was, remember in the second movie, it was weird. It was just out of left field. Yeah. The second movie, out of left field, she ended up hooking up with Lewis.
Right, and that's kind of like where it could of whether she actually hooked up with Spangler or not.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 8:00.
Oh.
Do we want to do the giveaway?
So I didn't bring them with me. So
Okay.
the gifts and everything, we're probably gonna hold off until next week. Oh, actually, no, we have the Black Panther one though, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Well, let's do that then. Let me finish up this last piece real quick, and we'll do a giveaway.
Oh, and you guys mentioned earlier about naked.
And afraid.
That was a lot of fun. Getting dressed for the wedding. I pretty much dressed almost our entire cast because everybody's like, "How do you do this?"
Yeah, no, it was funny because I was running around, and usually I help tie up loose ends, but I was running around, so I was like, when I got there, she was working on everybody, and I was like, oh, thank God for you. Yeah, it was you and Claire, and I was like, oh, thank God for you, ladies.
yeah.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll.
That's. I'm still here, or everything good?
Yes.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music
make
stopped.
sure.
So I got worried.
Oh,
what?
There it is. It was just the end of the song. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the actual post here. I might as well just give it to Livier. She's like the only one that actually like posted here.
Oh, really?
She's got 10, 20. One, two, three, four, five. She's got 25 entries.
Oh wow.
And then Anders here in Fresno has one. If she doesn't win, it's a travesty.
I dare you to spin that.
Wait, Thomas didn't enter?
I think the planet just blew up.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And all right, everybody in chat, if you guys want the Black Panther Lego poster that's signed by the artist, this is our 1 year anniversary giveaway here. I'm gonna give this open. I'm gonna open this up to the chat. Anybody who wants to be entered in on this, please say here, and I will put you in. Keep in mind you're going up against Livier, and she has 25 entries. Oh, somebody just came back in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Is Ben back? Oh no, that was Chris coming back. Okay.
Nope.
Sorry.
All right. Let's go ahead and read off some names for me here.
So first we have is Thomas Wong.
Thomas.
Gino.
Oh.
Ann, AYN.
Oh.
Tyler. Julie. You want in on it, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, put Chris in on it.
Chris. Squint, you want in on this? You know, that way you can just keep it to yourself.
I'll jump in on it. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm providing the
I'm joking, man. I'm kidding.
Are we on YouTube or something? Are we on YouTube? Because Kevin's asking. He wanted to watch.
Yeah, we are on
we're-
YouTube. We go to the Distance Nerding YouTube page.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Broadcast on all three. So let's go here. Share a screen. Home tab. Rise wheel. And there we go. I'm actually going to full screen this. There we go. Like I said, if Livier doesn't win this, I'm going to be upset for her. She put in a lot of work. And it's Livier.
Congrats.
she was the only one that put in for the prize here. So I'll get in contact with her on the winnings on this. I have her address, Squints, so I'll shoot it to you after the show.
All right, sweet.
I kind of knew she was going to win just because it's like you have 25 entries. Everybody else only has one.
Yeah.
She put in the work. That's the thing is that, like, you know, it's like, because, you know, like some people will, you know, like nobody can say that it was like favored or anything like that because she actually did put in work to have 25 entries.
Right.
James says, super cool. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, we're super excited to kind of get started. We're just...
What's that?
We still got 3 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. We're... She figured out how to beat Thomas Wong. She's like Thanos now. She's got the infinity entries.
Yes.
Infinity entries.
She's unbeatable.
At this point, she is.
Yeah. I mean, put in that work to get 25
entries. Yeah.
I think he was having issues with his internet, so I don't think he's coming back just yet.
Who, Ben?
Yeah.
Here, this is Ben.
Oh, wait, Ben.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, boy.
It'd be like 10 times funnier if you made like a fake accent for him. Like, hello.
Oh, no.
My name is Ben.
What are you doing?
Well, he wears a mask. Wait, I'm trying to find my here we go. Here.
Is like give him like a fake Russian accent. No, hello, my name Ben. I'm here for the show. I win.
Oh no. Oh
God. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to. Guys, there you go.
Hello. I am now with Chris.
Terrible.
Sorry, Adam.
It's like,
but yeah.
Like, yes, accurate.
As for, I think, I'm hoping to have them, if we do a movie, to have them also come to our movie. But I think there's a couple of premieres that we're invited to recently.
Yeah, we're doing. So we're going with Sean's 916 Ghostbusters also on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And I believe that's going to be sometime during the day. Oh, and then and I think what Kev wants to do also is we just grab a few people and because he's not going to be able to make that one, and he's probably not going to be able to make the one for Distance Nerding because he's going to be out of town for about a week.
Yeah.
So he kind of wants to do something with the gang and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because a lot of us in the group are winter birthdays too, so we're going to be celebrating lots of stuff soon.
Oh yeah. Here's my afterlife little toy.
Oh, that's cute.
It's the the plasma series one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's the gunner, and then it does also come with the with that little tiny
RC car.
Yeah, it's here, and then I think it comes out. Yeah, here it is. So it's a little tiny little doodad.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Buddy got it for me. It was and then for what was cool was that was my wife actually got me the and you don't see this anywhere is the Extreme Ghostbusters the Extreme Ghostbusters car. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, that was actually a really insane find. So I mean, it's from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see.
I used to watch the Ghostbusters cartoon. I remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In fact,
remember
916 has a copy of the Ghostbusters car, don't they?
The 916 Ghostbusters has the Ecto truck. Sean drives. I actually got to ride in it. Jeff and I got to ride in it in Benicia a couple weeks ago. We did the, I forget what event it was, but it was in Benicia, and we like somebody saw us in it, and then we had to do the Ghostbusters walk, the Ray Parker walk.
Oh yeah, where you guys,
and then at the end they had us light it up, and then I kind of walked the truck out, and then we just zoomed around the corner and lights, sirens, and everything. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll be seeing that truck soon again. It's I think we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it for the premiere. Oh yeah, it was the farmers market. Gina was there with us. She took the pictures for us. Wow, she just popped in.
I say I can't believe she's watching. Hi, Gina.
Nice.
That's another one of our group.
Yeah.
Came in right when the party started, so there we go.
She's also one of our photographers. There's 3 photographers on staff now with our group.
Nice.
4 counting you.
There's one more? I thought there was only 2 of us.
So there's Annette, Claire, and Gina, and you.
Oh, wow. Bunch of girl photographers. We could start.
Because you guys have good eyes. That's why.
Yeah.
Take the compliment.
Hey, they make me look good. Have you seen my Dooku pictures?
Yeah. In fact, I was one of the people that was filming when you did the swishy little.
The swishy cape thing. Yeah. Okay. See, there you go. That's Dooku without the arrogance.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work.
It's Chris being Dooku with the arrogance.
Flaming arrogance, yeah.
Yeah.
I exude confidence. Too much of it.
I love what you do with your cape, where you wrap it around your arm whenever you're walking.
Oh yeah, you just grab it and just have it hang. Yeah, no, that's I had to learn how to do that.
Really?
Well, it took a lot of work. You can't just whoosh it up and it'll land right in your arm. You have to kind of swish it around.
We had it was soaking wet, that wedding, and everybody came out of it muddy.
Yeah, we came in soaked, and then we left soaked.
Yeah,
but we were dry for a little bit, and it was pretty, and that was the fun part. But luckily they had a cart to wheel out our stuff out of the cars, and then we went out the back thinking it was going to be closer, but it was all right. I mean, it was a really heavy rain day, but it was altogether in the end the whole show turned out great. We had a really good Ray. We had Gina did Jin Urso, and then and with in the beginning we had Ghostbusters just patrolling around doing a routine spook checks and stuff, and with PKE meters everywhere, and then we had these people that were setting up the wedding. We're like, well, what are these guys doing?
Yeah.
And they're like, are you here to help with the wedding? I said, no, we're the entertainment.
Yeah. I don't know where they kept you guys, but we were either dry and absolutely baking, or we were soaking wet. Oh,
when you were in the kitchen?
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, that was the second half. They dressed up as poor Kev, but they dressed up, and then half of us were in the kitchen because that's where they were going to bust out of, with the Jedi and everything, and then Vader was going to walk in with the father of the bride dressed as a stormtrooper, and then me and Boba Fett and an Imperial officer, we were in the back where the backstage was. So when it was a pretty cool setup. When the bride and groom walked in, I'm supposed to kind of apprehend them, and Boba Fett's going to come out, and then he takes over, and he kind of rounds everybody up, and then next thing you know, you got Vader walking in with the stormtrooper, and it was just amazing. And then at the end, you had the heroes run in. You had Rey and Finn, and then you had Jin and the Jedi, and Yeah. Adam ran that part beautifully. I mean, he knew how to place people and things like that. It worked out great. It was just the end result was just amazing.
Actually, the way we came out ended up being a little bit my idea at the end, because they
that's what he was talking about.
They blocked us where we were actually supposed to come out, and we're like, oh well, we can't go out that door now. And I said, well, we only have one door now. Let's go different directions. and corner.
That's what he was talking about. Okay, because Adam said that you had them split out and come out the way they did. I was like, well, it ran perfectly because originally our plan between me and Adam was like, okay, well, once that happens, we go out that one door and then just kind of round up. And then when I saw everybody come out, I was like, whoa, it was like a friggin' SWAT team. I was like, okay then.
Yeah. Well, I said,
yeah, that's awesome.
I said, there's no way that actual Jedi or anyone that is military trained would just go, yeah, let's go get them single file.
Yeah, well, I mean, remember the original plan that was the Jedi were already going to be there. They were going to be invited guests, and they're just going to stand there like the Jedi Council. But then, what ended up happening was we had to improvise at the last second because we didn't know. There were some things that I guess just didn't go completely according to plan. So we improvised, and that's something that I'm really happy that our group is good at, because like if you have one or two people that come up with a great idea, it's wow.
Yeah. So basically, what we did was the event had already happened. How the Jedi came out, because like they had blocked off the doors, and I said because the Jedi were supposed to, like, half the Jedi was supposed to come out one door and the half of the Jedi was supposed to come out the other door, but we lost one of the doors. I said, and there's no way, because they're like, oh, we're just sorry.
How did you lose a door?
Someone they put a bunch of stuff in front of it, not knowing we're going to come out of
it.
And I said,
you're going to run to the door, and it's like, wait, the door, the door.
Yeah. No more door.
This is not working.
And I said, there's no way they were going to attack the Sith from one door, single file. I said, that looks terrible, and it doesn't look, like anything anyone would actually do. And I said, so let's go, split up. And so some of the Jedi came around the actual way and attacked the Sith, and then we kind of, flanked them and came up behind them so that Vader was surrounded by the time we all met at the end of the aisle. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that was great. It was a great concept too, because how Owen, who the father of the bride, wanted it was, he said he wanted Vader to do the "I'm your father" line, and then he was going to pull off his helmet and go, "No, I'm your father," and then it was kind of like a Don Knotts moment, and I was like, that actually is amazing.
Oh no, I'm your father.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like,
Phil will appreciate this one too. We had a little hiccup where the sound stopped.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
And we couldn't hear microphones or anything anymore. So we were literally going off people's body language when to burst out.
Oh God.
Oh, did you see what I had to do?
Yeah.
So I did it was another opportunity for the cape. I will not lie. That's part of what it was for me. I was like, so I was waving them down with my lightsaber, and they're just like, they're like, uh-oh. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So I went and I did, instead of just walking up there, like just to walk up there and help him, I did a whole Dooku-esque walk. I flipped my cape and then walked, and my cape was billowing and everything. I got up there, helped him fix the thing, and then came back down. And when I came back down, I made sure my cape was working again, and then did that. And Justin was, he actually read that perfectly. His face was in the window of the kitchen, and I was like, let's go. And then that's when everybody busted out. I was like, that was amazing. It worked beautifully, because I didn't know if anybody knew what this meant. So I was just like, I just walked out. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, like the people that are experienced, especially in theater and in improv and things like that, it helped a lot. And everybody that was involved was just amazing. It was great. And they had a great time. I mean, you looked at them, they're like, oh my gosh, that was just the most fun I'd had in a while. And like that's Mikey, by the way. But
Yeah.
and so he gets excited when there's when you get that thunderous applause, and because you just don't get that in a Halloween costume.
Right.
So like he got really excited. It was great. It was, and then just to see how like Aaron was just like you saw his face light up pretty quick too, and I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure what this does yet, right? But basically, this chair slides out.
Ooh.
Looks like there's like more kind of like mechanism stuff here, right here.
Yeah.
Again, you got the chair. It looks like they, the whole door's on here now. So then when I pop it out, it's a little more linear.
Cool.
That's really awesome. Oh, is that one? Is that real quick? Is that the $200 car?
Yeah, this is the $250 car.
Okay. Great. Kevin's watching now, so he's gonna start crying. He wants that car.
Yeah, it's awesome. I got it specifically because it was going to take the entire month to do it. So
Yeah.
Nice.
actually, I can switch cameras here so we can kind of do our thing at the end. You guys know I didn't bring anything to do the dance party with.
Oh.
So this is going to be fun. It's just going to be me awkwardly dancing on the screen when we do the dance party. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and give us some equal standing here. Take that off. Give us let's see more of your guys' pretty faces. See if you can even see me. Oh, look.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey,
well,
it's
Hey,
Phil.
everybody. Yeah, everybody can see me. Look at this. What am I?
Put our name up here.
I know, right? So, guys, I hope everybody had fun.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, I know. The Grid Unlimited. The Grid. I should really just end the song, end the entire show with that song. It's like The Grid.
The Grid.
Yeah, we came up with that name on the fly, and then we were like, let's make it sound more cosmic and stuff. So we're like, The Grid, a cosplay odyssey, in Leonard Nimoy's voice.
That's awesome, man. Chris, plug us your pluggables, man. Tell us everywhere where we can find you, man.
It looks like so Phoenix was kind enough to set us up online. We're on Discord. We're on Facebook. We have a page now. Phoenix, that's right?
Yeah.
And then we have we've yet to do an Instagram. We're gonna work on that. I think I'm gonna look into that also. And then and as far as how to reach us right now, the best place to get us is on Facebook, and then we'll set up an email for that also. So if you want us to do some gigs or things like that, or if you want us to make an appearance, we are a charity group where we do all kinds of cool stuff. And so I mean, if you want us to do birthday parties with the big boom box, that's totally fine too. We can bring one or two of us.
Yes. You have to do it with the big boom box. If you don't do it with the big boom box, it's not worth it at all.
Yeah, so, right. And we'll find a He-Man to bring or something.
There we go, right there.
There you go, Jason Reitman.
Squints, where can we find you, man?
At Cuts and Chaos Pod on Instagram and Facebook now. Yeah, that'll be coming soon.
All right. Phoenix, pluggables, where can everybody find you?
You can find me at PhoenixFire06 on Instagram, which is a big one for me right now. Facebook as Phoenix, and Distance Nerding, of course.
There you go. And of course, you can find us at Distance Nerding everywhere that there are social media: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, GeoCities, MySpace. You can LiveJournal. You can Google us, and you'll probably find us everywhere at Distance Nerding. find us, have fun. Let's do it. Guys, it's time for the dance party. Let's do this. Sure, that's good. All right, I'm going to go here.
Distance nerding.
Farmers only fans.
Farmers only fans. Ghostbusters only fans.
Go long enough to make it awkward. And